This episode was meant to be us picking up the Vanarama South Trophy by beating Weston, who are currently in second place. Wealdstone have ruined that party though, they beat us 1-0 in the most recent league game. We're also trying to book our place in the final of the FA Trophy. At the moment we are 2-2 with Dagenham. So if we can beat them in the second game, then we're definitely going to be in the final. We need to beat Weston to ensure that we do stay on course to win the title. Let's see how it goes. Hello and welcome in to the next instalment of Half Star Revisited. It is an important episode for us. It's going to sort of figure out what we do come the end of the season, what we win and what we lose. So we're playing Weston, who are currently in second place in the league. We'll have a look at the league table here. I know I showed it during the intro, but yeah, we'll have a look at it here. We're 11 points clear of them with 18 points to play for. So if we can beat them here, we'll be 14 points with 15 to play for. Tall order for Weston to try and catch us then, so we definitely need to pick up a big victory in this match. And then the second game is going to be against Dagenham Redbridge in the FA Trophy, where we're looking to try and get to the final and do a non-league double. It'd be amazing for Chippenham to do it, being down in the Vanarama South. It's normally the Vanarama national teams that do it, so if we can do that here, brilliant. And let's jump straight in to the match then. Not much has really happened since you guys were last watching. You saw the Notts County and the Hemel Hempstead game. We beat Ebbsfleet, we beat Bath, and then it was just these two games here where we've had the little dip in form. So the team we're putting out there for the Western game, the big one, the one that's I'm going to say is going to decide the title. We won't lift it here, but it will decide the title. The team we're putting out there is Tally in goal, a back four, Morris, Brown, Godsmark Ford and Rosiak, Fuster and Dudziak in the centre of midfield. Raoul, McManaman and Mihivic supporting Malt up front. McManaman's come in and joined us on a short-term contract. We're only paying £120 a week for him. He's with us till the end of the season. We just needed those players. Now that all the games are backing up, we need to rotate players in, rotate players out, and yeah, keep as many players fit as we possibly can. We also brought in Rakish Bingham as well to do exactly the same up front. It gives Molt and Bartley a little bit of a break. I mean, Molt can play in, I think he's on the right and in the centre of the attack, so we just need to keep them fresh so that we don't slip up really. Wealdstone, I'm thinking that was an anomaly. We haven't lost in absolutely ages. Last team that beat us was Dover. They beat us 1-0 back in December time. We put the ball through and we have taken the lead here inside 25 minutes. I think it's going to be ruled off for offside. It has been disallowed. Roll couldn't keep onside, so we know we can hurt them. We've just demonstrated it then. Roll is leaving us at the end of the season as well. He's agreed a free transfer back to Cyprus or Greece. So it's one player that we are going to have to replace. That's offside. Luckily, we've managed to get that ball clear. Again, they put the ball in and they've taken the lead here. Can we just knock it back a little bit and go back for the offside, please, ref? I mean, it's not going to happen, is it? Because the attack ended there. But Weston have taken the lead in this one. They go 8 points behind us. And we're now chasing the game as Morris puts it up to Rule. He's in the box, has to cut back, puts it into McManaman. He hits the Western player and they get it clear. We're not ourselves. We haven't been ourselves at all in this game. And I'm starting to wonder whether or not we are actually going to win the league. It's half time. It's 1-0 to Western so far. I do want a much better half. And I'm also going to take off a couple of players. Or at least one player. Who's it going to be? McManaman's not playing well and nor is Malt. So I think Wickham's going to have to come on for Malt, go up front, see what that happens. I can't take anyone off in the centre unless I bring on a midfielder. I can't remember if I've got any decent midfielders to come on and replace McManaman so we can put Dudziak up there. We need to give him some encouragement. Let's encourage the boys and let's also go on to the positive mentality. We'll make some substitutions in a minute. It's been very, very quiet. Very, very quiet game. Who have we got on the bench that can come on then? We've just got defenders. That's all we've got. Tyrell could come on. Gosmark Ford can go into the defensive midfield position maybe. Change it around a little bit there. What's the other formation? This one. Nah, we need to stick with this, don't we? We need to sort of change it up. I don't really know who can come on. Oh yeah, I do. McManaman can come off. Rosiak goes there. Gosmark Ford goes at the back. Rosiak swaps with Dudziak, and we go with this then. That's the changes we are going to make. We've got 18 minutes to find 2 goals, or we're going to have a very long end of the season. We've got a free kick here. Brown's going to put this one in. It's been cleared, and we've got no players there. No players on the edge of the box. On the counter-attack come Western. They're down this left-hand side. Oh, Mihivic steps in to win the ball. He's turning on the sixpence there, and Raul's got space on the left-hand side. If he can find Morris, and he does. Puts the ball across. It's been cleared again. Gosmark Ford there with a big head. And Wickham has been fouled, and we've got a penalty here. It is a lifeline of getting back into this game. We need to put this one away. It's going to be Brown stepping up for it. He doesn't. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. And then Western have put it out for a corner. We can't buy a goal in this game. In comes the corner then from Brown. It's into the centre. Rosiak's trying to get under, and it has been cleared. Mihivic has got it. Put the ball in. Not there though. It's not going to be our day, is it? I think we're going to win the league, but it's just not going to be convincing. Morris puts that one across. The goalkeeper easily scoops the ball up. The deflection took all the pace and all the sting out of the cross. And there's a big lump forward, and we've just let him go through. It's going to be 2-0, isn't it? 44th goal of the season for that lad as well. So if he doesn't go up, it'd be a perfect player for Chippenham to pick up, or anyone else to pick up. But yeah, it's Western 2, Chippenham 0. I think we've thrown away the league, or at least an attempt to try and win the league. Final substitution, I'm going to bring Brown off, put Billington on. That's all we can do really. We've only got defenders on the bench. 4 minutes of time added on. Mihivic with a free kick, goes wide. Goalkeeper route to his spot, just watched the flight of the ball, knew it was going wide. And Western have picked up a win, so yeah, it's going to be difficult, isn't it now? They're 8 points behind us. We are out of form, massively out of form. 15 points to play for as well. So we can't pick it up in the next episode either, unless, I mean, if we play the next 2 games, let's say. So we need to think of something else then. We need to pick ourselves up and sort of turn this around. That's the first time all season where we've lost 2 games in a row. I mean, we drew 2 games there, but other than that, we have been pretty much perfect. 2 league games lost. We now need to get to that final. So let's go and beat Dagenham Redbridge. Dagenham Redbridge then in the second leg of the FA Trophy semi-final then. We are currently 2-2 with them. We were going to be playing Bevan, but Bevan has had his ban extended, so Tyrell Thomas can come in for in there. Billington can go to the bench, and the team we're putting out there then to pick up this victory and book our place at Wembley. We don't have a good track record at Wembley, so I'm kind of hoping we can turn it around if we do get there. That team is then Tally in goal, back 4 of Morris, Brown, Thomas and Godsmark Ford, Reed and Fuster in the centre midfield, Hoylett, Urfi and Mihivic supporting Bartley up front. So there's a change up front from Malt and Bartley up there. I think his loan spell hasn't been great for us. 10 games, 3 goals. Certainly not what I was expecting from him. I was hoping quite a few goals, considering he got goals for Wimbledon, 2 levels ahead of us, or 2 leagues ahead of us. I thought he could light up this league, but it's just not worked for him so far. Malt's been getting all the goals, especially towards the latter end of this season, and Bartley's there stepping in to win the ball, loses it because he slides in, can't control it, and Dagenham Redbridge lose the ball again. Bartley's with the ball, feeds it into Urfi. Urfi into Mihivic. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. We were nearly 1-0 up inside the first minute then. Got a corner though. So it's going to be Junior Hoylett putting this one in. Can he find a white shirt head? He couldn't. It's Mihivic again with a shot. He's just blasting the ball everywhere. He's not Reed. Reed is the one who can blast those balls into the back of the net. He's got such a strong shot on him. There he's trying to feed the ball into Hoylett. And Hoylett's managed to win the ball though. Morris with it on the left-hand side. Feeds it forward. Finds Junior Hoylett. He's at the byline. Turns. Gives it to Urfi. Urfi to Bartley. And there's the first goal. It was coming. Cannot say that. Cannot say anything against that. That goal was coming for us. 2 minutes on the clock. Dagenham and Redbridge 0. Chippenham 1. It's 3-2 on aggregate. I can't get my words out. Brown with the ball. Puts the cross in. Trying to find Mihivic. He's under the ball though. Fuster cushions it down for Morris. And Morris finds the back of the net. Wow. 2 minutes after we scored the first one, we've got our second one. 2-0. 4-2 on aggregate. These boys are turned up today. My word, have they turned up. After the disappointment against Wealdstone, the disappointment against Weston-super-Mare, we have turned up for this game. We want to go to Wembley. We want to win a trophy. And Gosmark Ford has the ball in the back. He chips that ball forward, trying to find Bartley. Bartley heads it down to Mahievich. We go out to this right-hand side. He's got loads of space. He is so quick, that lad. So quick for this level. Maybe we try and bring him in next season. I mean, we're not really going to be here, are we? Because we're going to be going on to the next part of Half Star Revisited with Chippenham. But if we were to stay, that's the sort of player we're looking at, trying to keep it. The club just attacks that right-hand side. He's quick. He's dangerous. He knows what to do with the ball. That's the sort of player you want at this level. Just those players that can get in behind the defence and just cause endless problems. And I mean, at the moment, Dagenham and Redbridge don't really know how to cope with us. We're organised, we're set up well, we're blasting that ball forward. There's Mahievich with the ball. It's a heavy touch though. That's one area he probably does need to work on. Fuster with a nice turning header, trying to find Urfi. Bicycle kicking into Hoylett from Brown, who's managed to receive the ball back. Edge of the box, puts that across him. Bartley on the volley. Sort of leaned back though as he had as the volley was coming in for the shot, and that's why it's gone over the bar. But very good shot from him. And the match that's here, it is all us. Dagenham do not know what to do. We're getting at half time 2-0 up. If we can repeat that for the second half, or just keep it as things are, I would be happy. But I'm bound to be happy because we're going to be going to the FA Trophy final, won't we? Another trip to Wembley. So second half starts. Not making any substitutions just yet. Just going to keep an eye on the fitness of all of our players as the rain starts to pour. Hoylett with the free kick. Oh, it's a very good save from the Dagenham goalkeeper. That was destined for that top corner, and 3-0 to us. He's managed to get across and get the save in place. Brown's putting this corner in. Trying to go to that front post where Mahievich was. Or Mahisic, or however you say his name. I'm not very good at pronouncing that lad's name. We got the ball into Fuster. Fuster gives it to Morris. Reed's he needs to be a little bit more advanced. We know how dangerous he is with the shots. Hoylett with the ball. There's Reed now. Plays it across to Fuster. Fuster into Godsmark Ford. He's got 3, 4, 5 in the box. He goes on his own. Didn't need anybody. Finds the back of the net. Inside of that post. 3-0 to us. I'm saying game over. Absolutely game over. Praise the players because they have done fantastic. And again, we're just fighting. Sliding in, trying to win the ball. Dagenham put it across. Brown's under it. Sort of heads it the wrong way. Needed to head it up the pitch, not towards the right. Ball's been floating in. And yeah, I think he's offside, isn't he, ref? No, it's been given. We've not watched the player. That's their first real action anyway. Hopefully it's not going to result in any more goals going in. But I know we've got it in us to concede from positions like that. Mahievich is going to be coming off. And I'm also going to bring on Billington for Gosmark Ford. And I think we'll leave it. We still got 23 minutes left to go. We'll make another substitution around the 18-minute mark. They're saying bring Rosiak on for Fuster, but I don't think that's the right substitution, if I'm honest. We are now at that 18-minute mark, so we will make that change. And it will be Dudziak coming on for Urfi, because Urfi is shattered and we need him. We need him for the other games. We need him for the run-in for the title, because now that we're definitely going to Wembley. I say that as Dagenham have got a throw in here. Dudziak stepped in to win the ball. He's got space. No one's really crowding around him. He's giving it to Reed just to progress the play. We're trying to find Bartley, and we've managed to find him. And Bartley gets his second in our fourth. That is definitely game over. We got that 3-goal cushion in the match. 3-goal cushion on aggregate as well, with 4 minutes of time added on. We can just sit back and relax now. Just wait for that whistle. And there it goes. We are in the final. We are going to Wembley. Chippenham Town back at Wembley. This time, though, it's for the FA Trophy. And we are going to be playing Oldham Athletic. Where are Oldham in the league? They are 4th in the National North. So it is North versus South in the final then. No teams from tier 5. It's both teams from tier 6. 21k, that's brilliant. Massive for the club. It's not that we need the money as it is anyway. We've got £500,000 in the bank. We are financially fine. Wages, we probably could move a little bit of the transfer budget over there just to balance us out. I think I'll do that now. There we go, that's balanced there. Everything's in the black, everything's fine. We're not in the red for absolutely anything, so I am happy. Right then, I need to look at the league table quickly. because we've got 15 points to play for, 8 clear of Chippenham. We are Chippenham, Weston. So, what do we do from this point? I think we play the next one off camera, and then we jump straight in to the next game then. But that wouldn't work either. I think we need to play the next 2 off camera unless Weston lose their game. If Weston lose their next game, we come in for the Dover and the Dorchester game. If not, we do Dorchester and hopefully win the title there. And then we can come back for the final against Oldham. I think that's the best plan that we can do. So we're in the final and we're closing in on the league title. So we are getting there. Hopefully in the next one we can do it. And hopefully we'll see you too.